Welcome to the Guide Life Podcast by Whiskey Slews. This show is about the work, the hunts, and the real side of guiding. No filters, no fluff, just what it takes to build and run a hunting operation from the ground up. Every week we'll cover everything from land management to habitat work to the daily grind of guiding waterfowl upland and turkey hunts here in Nebraska. I'm Hunter Runge, CEO, guide, and the voice behind the blind.
Guys, we are back. It's a new episode. I am not doing well, but besides the point, fighting on, working on it. Bob, Sam, me, we're just kind of out here enjoying the weather. It's cooled off a little bit. Not near as wild as it has been, but hopefully things are going to keep going. Today's episode's going to be a fun one. These boys don't know the topic. It's a simple topic, but if you could only have one.
If you could only have one, huh?
I've got a bunch of questions for y'all. I ask, I receive, you answer, talk about it. Shit.
We can run it.
All right. So listen. There is no right answer. There is no wrong answer. Me and this Luden's cough drop, though, we're going to be best friends for this
The one that you're
episode.
choking on over there, yeah.
There's only one correct answer.
Yes.
Platt's like, I got all the answers, boys. I got my own chair.
Platt's in his chair now.
He's all ready.
So, the very first segment of this is something happens. Life happens. The cat's about to beat the dog's ass. Clyde, no. Clyde, get away from the dog's tail. There he goes. The cat was sitting there.
Yeah, cat likes to beat the dog's ass.
Oh, he's like, but I'm not willing to leave. I don't want to be included, but I'm just going to sit on these stairs. All right. First question is, out of everything we do with the business, you can only hunt one bird, one species, for the rest of your life.
Oof.
Oh, that's so easy.
I knew for you it would be, but you get one bird.
Subspecies too, or just like one bird?
Like Canada snow, speckle belly, mallard, duck, mallard, blue-wing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you only get one.
Only get one. I think I'm going to have to take Tony's. Big geese.
So Canada geese.
Yeah, Lester's too. Canada geese, yeah.
Okay.
All right. This one's going to blow your mind.
Mallards.
Prairie dogs.
Prairie dogs.
Nah. Everyone knows it's mallards.
So why big geese?
Why big geese? Man, when you're sitting there and you get a group of honkers to cup up and try to land so close to you, they're such big birds just coming in. They're super call responsive. They're very trafficable birds. You don't always have to be on the X to like get them. I love the way they communicate. Like responsive to a flag, responsive to calling. There's so many ways to communicate with those birds to put them where you want them. And when they do it and they start landing that close to you, like you get a group of 30 honkers landing 10 yards in front of you, it is such a cool sight. And then you can just put the frickin' hammer on them because they can't go anywhere fast. It's fun.
All right. Mallards.
Oh, mallards? My favorite thing about mallards, my favorite thing ever about mallards is, to me, it seems like when you work mallards, especially like mallards that you got to work and they're spinning and they're spinning and they're spinning and you stay on them and you finally get them in, it's such a good feeling. But I take a lot of appreciation in not only just like working the birds, but once you have them in hand and they're harvested, I think mallards are the most beautiful species on the entire world.
I'll give you that. They're a lot prettier than a Canada goose.
I love shining that green head in the sunlight, and you can turn it, and it turns purple, and they're just a beautiful bird. But my favorite feeling in the entire world is watching a mallard that's like kind of interested, kind of not, and you just hit the right note, and I'm sitting down right now.
Yeah.
It's not to say that geese don't do that, but mallards do that to a T.
I'll 100% agree with you. I mean, it's two different things. Like when a duck turns, it turns like sharp and right there. Like geese, especially the big geese, there is nothing sharp or fast about the way they're moving. They're moving. But, like, the same thing, like, when you hit a flag as they're taking a corner shot past you and not coming, and that goose turns, like, that feeling of breaking birds down that don't necessarily want to come to you and, like, convincing them to change their mind, no matter what it is crazy. I love it the most with geese because, like, man, ducks you can only call out so far. A flag, you can turn a group of geese so far out there that they can barely see you. It is, it's a feeling. It's a rush. I'll take it any day. I'm missing it right now. This summer bullshit has me tired of not chasing birds.
Give me mallards. Same reason as Sam. So many different ways to hunt them. So many cool ways to kill them. You can hunt them over a 2-foot wide stream. You can hunt 'em
I was
over
just about to get to
a
that.
pond. You can hunt them over a river, a field.
I will say that there is way more scenarios to hunt ducks in than
And the
there's
the
geese.
feeling of like,
They're easy too sometimes. I mean, you can kill. Yeah, you can kill geese with 12 decoys sometimes, but it's usually like mallards, 12 decoys on a skinny stream, and you're set.
oh, that is so much fun. Shooting them on skinny water like that is so much fun. But also, getting them in a field and getting like a tornado of mallards, that's fun.
Yeah, I will say setting a goose rig by yourself is not.
Yeah, chasing
not,
big
not great.
Tonys with 10 dozen to 15 dozen every
I
single
mean, you could
day.
chase them with 5, but not like to do the like what we like to kill. Like if you were just trying to shoot like a solo limit, yeah, 5 dozen, even 3 dozen sometimes if you're on a hard X. But I don't like cutting with less than 5 dozen.
Very fair answer. My next one is you can only hunt waterfowl one type of way for the rest of your life. Whether it's skinny water, lakes, marshes, rivers, fields, ponds.
Oh, my answer is so
I
simple.
know mine.
Mine is Platte River every freaking day. I mean, we've hunted the North Dakota potholes, South Dakota potholes. We've hunted dry fields
I've hunted
fields up
timber.
north, south, timber. You name it, dude. The Platte River, you can walk across it easy. It's got hard sand bottoms. You never know what you're gonna see. I mean, you could shoot literally like what is there 7 species of geese that we can shoot to come down between the lessers, the mediums, the honkers, the specks, the snows, the blues, the rosses. Like, you could kill any of those coming down the river. You could kill most of your puddle duck species in the Central Flyway. Same with your divers. Like, it's literally, you can kill about anything. The hunting is incredibly easy as far as walking goes. Like, most of the time you can drive pretty much to where you're going to hunt. Walk and set up. Like, with some management, and it's easy to be successful to an extent.
I also will say the Platte. I'm pretty sure we're all going to say the Platte. But my favorite thing about the Platte River is just the openness and how much you're able to see. Like, it's so flat. You can see for
Miles.
miles each way. And it just, you're always setting. Everyone really loves to call. Everyone loves to call at birds. Like, everyone takes pride in calling at birds. The Platte River is like the perfect place to put that to the test because 9 times out of 10 it's going to be more of a traffic hunt than anything anyways. And so a lot of times, like, the Platte does take all your calling that you can throw out.
Oh, 100%.
That's why I love the Platte, is working the birds on the Platte. Like, it takes work.
It's just such, like, as long as you know the corridors that they like to fly, there is so much just traffic that these birds, they might fly 10 miles up and down the river. And if you've got a good flight line, you don't know what you're going to see. You don't know if they're going to want to just come or if you're going to have to be real persuasive. It's just, it's something else, man. When them birds, you can see them coming from a mile away, watching them in the binoculars. As they get closer, now you're going to start trying to work them. It is one of the coolest things in the world.
Did the dog just get attacked by the cat?
I think so. He came running over and hid.
Clyde.
I just watched the cat go underneath the chair just like that and just pounced on him.
Oh, it just went up behind and beat his ass?
He just pounced on Platte.
Like, jumped on his back?
I don't know. Did you guys not hear the carpet get, like, tore up there?
I heard the carpet.
I just saw Platt run and go underneath my chair, and I was like, well, buddy got his butt whooped again.
I didn't know what the cat did to him. Clyde, leave it alone, dude. He's your friend, too. Platte River. Has to be.
Okay, since we all said Platte, I feel like we gotta let's be excluding the Platte because let's talk common scenarios
If it's not
that
the
most
Platte-
people have.
Give me a marsh. That's a weird one, but give me a marsh.
Why a marsh?
Them October mornings, it's not too hot, not too cold. It's just beautiful. You could shoot blue-winged teal if you wanted to kill your limit every day. But if you wanted to wait for a couple mallards or pintails or widgeon or gadwall to come by, every once in a while you'll see a speck or two, maybe some lessers pushing through. Never really know what species you're going to kill. If you hunt a deeper marsh, you'll shoot divers. If you hunt shallower, kill a lot of puddlers, stuff like that. It's just different. I mean, it's just not like, you hunt a big expanse of water like that that's all marshy and food. There's always all sorts of ducks that use it. They like to bounce around. But there's also different ways to hunt it. And there's no skill level that can't hunt it, but skill does matter. Like, if these ducks want to sit in certain places, and if you sit in the wrong spot, you're not going to kill any. So there's a challenge there. A lot of times it's public land, too, so you have to walk. You have to figure out a plan, and it's
And
a
not
challenge.
little walks. Long walks.
It's a challenge to go out there knowing how many people hunt it and then still beat their ass.
Yeah. Let alone trying to get gear in, make a hide where often there is no hide, because that's usually why the birds are there, is because there is zero hide. You have to figure out a way to hike in enough gear to build a hide. I will agree. It is a very rewarding experience. I did a good amount of hunting last year up in the potholes up north, and they were a blast, but the mud was like freaking knee deep. Like, I loved it, but the walking through it was terrible. Made me just realize how nice our farm ponds are, like when you can walk on a hard bottom to go get your birds, or through just like ankle deep mud, and you're not wading through cattails, and you've got a solid hide. So I'd say I love the potholes, but man, our farm ponds,
Come here.
there's something that a lot easier work when it comes down to it.
Sit.
Trying to chase ducks in them prairie potholes
Sit.
it's a lot of work too.
Farm ponds are fun. I cannot decide between shooting mallards in a field or skinny water. I literally cannot choose between the two.
I mean, a gentleman shoot on skinny water is
Let
shit.
me ask you a different question. We can make this. Is this one based on Nebraska, or is this based on anywhere?
Oh, I was saying anywhere.
Ooh, see, I was thinking Nebraska. Because we don't get to hunt them on skinny water very often, and half the season, skinny water sucks.
Yeah.
Till late season, yeah.
Or like fields, you don't kill them in the fields in October, and then sometimes when it's November, they don't fly late. Yada yada yada. But consistently, all the way up until the freeze, you kill them in a marsh. That's the whole reason I was thinking. But if we're talking,
Even post freeze, if you kept a marsh open, you'd kill them.
if we're talking strictly skinny water, like anywhere in the
I guess
United
I wasn't
States-
thinking like the length of
Oh.
season. I was just thinking favorite style of
Yeah.
hunting. I guess more so.
Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking, if I'm hunting, if I get this one style, and this is what I'm hunting for the rest of my life, I'm gonna want to make sure it's going to be something I can hunt all year long.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
for ruling out the Platte, yeah, but like now, if we're talking just strictly something we can do, give me skinny water. Yeah, I love skinny water. It's just we don't have that around here. Like if it's out in Wyoming, maybe western Nebraska, could be different. We
Yeah.
have skinny water, but our skinny water is only good for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And that'd be other than that. If you hunted that same skinny water, every day in October and November, you're not killing.
You
nothing.
might shoot some teal once in a while.
Not much though.
Not much. Not enough I'd hunt it.
Even it being only like a couple weeks long, that it's even worth hunting on that skinny water. And there is nothing better than pulling mallards into like 10 yards and under. Just getting them right in your face is so much fun. Everyone loves it. And even so, like, yeah, you think more along the lines of like a gentleman's hunt with skinny water, but shoot, we were putting down some stacks on skinny water. Because we put down what we put down, Hunter, like a 6-man that one day.
Yeah, like
And we hunted it a couple more times, and we're putting them down.
Yeah. No, I think every answer is respectable.
I feel like we all got to say some type of skinny water. I mean, we are Whiskey Slews.
Yeah. Give me a slough off the river too. That's a whole different one. I love a good slough pond.
Or a good
thing.
like a big pond right on a riverbank.
A good geothermal slough right off the Platte would be just as good.
Good pond with a well that pumps it out into the grass. Be nice. Be nice.
Yeah, I'd definitely say those between the Platte and Skinny Water, but you can't not talk about field hunting when the field hunting's right. When you got a blizzard, you got good weather, cold front. These birds have been feeding in this field. You've been watching them.
Watching ducks come in 100 at a time, 200 at a time.
By the thousands. Oh, God. It's hard to beat that.
I will agree with that.
I agree. Next one. One shell.
One shell for the whole season.
One type of shell. You're shooting from September until the snow geese are gone.
Micro 2-4 blend.
Give me a 2-4.
Yep. You could shoot everything from a big goose to a teal.
I would completely agree. 2-4s.
Like there wouldn't even be a doubt in my mind.
That was a stupid question. We're all on the idea of 12 gauge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 gauge. Okay, I figured that one.
12 gauge 2-4, 3-inch.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
could rock that shell from the beginning to the end.
I do really like when we're strictly in January when our duck season's closed. I do like the 2 BBs.
I agree. If
For
you're chasing
honkers.
strictly honkers, yeah.
Yeah. They're pretty much.
But like if you like that's like 3-4 weeks of the year where it's like all honkers. Like you got the rest. It's like you could shoot a duck, you could shoot a lesser, you could shoot a snow, you could shoot a speck. Like 2-4s are almost all I shoot. Besides that couple week period when we're chasing strictly.
Honestly,
honkers.
usually I'm still shooting 2 BBs at. Once we get like past duck season, I'm pretty much shooting the 2 BBs unless I don't have any.
Even for like the specks and snows.
I like them for that.
I like the 2-4s for
But-
snows.
I also run a pretty tight choke.
Yeah, you do. You do.
I mean, I run a tight choke.
If you hit them, you pillowcase them. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I run a tight choke. I'm good with my tight
I
choke.
run a modified. I get a nice pattern
You guys
out there
just
to
got
make
the
up
next
for my
one.
shitty
You guys
shooting.
get one choke. I'm going modified.
Oh, that's all I run is modified. My choke is like in my gun and it's staying in my gun.
Yeah, because it's rusted in your gun.
Not on both guns, but on one gun, yeah. But I've never changed it. I've never had a reason to. I just run a modified.
Under normal circumstances, not guiding, I like just exactly what you guys said. But with being a guide and not getting to shoot a ton anyways, I like a full just because it helps clean up what's left.
Yeah, you can reach out there after everybody's.
Because I'm not really shooting all that much, so like, everyone shoots, and I've got to pick off some birds on the corners, or I got to help, polish off a bird that everyone's already shot. I like a full choke. I
Yeah.
just like the knockdown power, and I'm just used to shooting a full.
3.5 or 3-inch all season. Give me 3-inch. My shoulder would cry for mercy.
All season, I love 3.5-inch shells. All season, though, I'm shooting 3s because there's just no point in shooting 3.5-inch at
Dude,
ducks.
that would have hurt so bad. Just in teal season. Boom, boom.
Especially
I
the
do
way
like
I shoot
shooting-
teal. I don't hit shit.
If I had it my way, I'd be shooting. If I had the money to do it, I should say, I'd be shooting 3.5-inch shells at big geese every single time. But I don't have that money.
Wow, I am dying over here. Thank God for a mute button. Still coming in through y'all's mics, but it's not near as bad.
Yeah, you are dying.
I am not doing well. I totally understand what Edgecombe meant when he was like, I need cough drops because I'm out. I'm about to refill.
Yeah,
me
you've been
another
burning through them things like they're candy.
Dude, this bag was brand new today and it's already half gone.
That was wild. Platt, you get your butt whooped again. Or oh no, you thought there was food.
He's like, yeah. Yeah, I got my ass kicked.
Can
by
I
this
have a
guy."
treat?
No, sit.
He's like, okay, give me one of them sweet things.
All right. Last one. I saved the most heartfelt for last. One memory from waterfowl season that you can relive forever.
Has to be this last season.
Anytime.
Oh.
Could be any memory of any hunt, of anything you've ever done.
I know mine.
Let's hear it.
This is before we even guided. It was the first time I got my dad on a like actual good duck hunt. I think before this I took him out teal hunting with Joseph, which was also his first time, and that was decent and everything. But I told them to come up to hunt some public land with us because we had a cold front coming. It was the same time you guys were wrecking them too.
Oh,
But
I remember those
we were
days.
hunting
I will never
separately,
forget 'em.
yeah. And
Best
they-
weather I've ever seen in Nebraska.
we just told him because like I said, my dad's only been once, so I kind of had to convince him. I was like, just show up. We'll have everything ready. Like, just be there by this time. You don't need to set up nothing. Just show up, park, get in the layout blind. We shot a 6 or 7 man of ducks, and it was just a smorgasbord because we had the front come in, and it was October, and it was still to this day one of the most craziest days ever when it comes to birds just dropping in at the sound of a call. It did not matter. Did not matter how high they were. I mean, they were up there. And every single time we called a group of birds, you just knew they were dropping in, elevator dropping, every single group. And like to look at something like that now, knowing how many hunts that I've been on, they just don't come around. Like, you have days where birds, like 8 out of 10 groups, 9 out of 10 groups will work, but to have 100% where they're all just elevators
Well, we had
in,
that like wind.
Come on.
Like we were sitting right on the front line. You had snow and shit weather north of us. You had decent weather, but like turning shitty to the south. Like everything was migrating down, but it was like hitting a wall and dropping. You would watch these things come from the heavens. Like we were all hunting in different spots on the river, and it was just insane. Like you could have hunted about anywhere with a decent like migrator rig and spot, and you would have done really good those days.
yeah.
There was just so many birds pushing down. I will remember those days for.
Well, and I say
Ever.
that too because I just remember we had a lot. We had like I think I had 3 people that were pretty damn new to duck hunting, and for them to like be a part of that and like to see my dad's like expression of happiness. I remember him just hooting and hollering and just having a good time. And I remember getting lunch with everyone afterwards and like still talking about the hunt. Like I can still to this day, and you can ask Joe the same thing. Like we can vividly like replay that hunt in our heads. Like I damn near have like a VCR set in my damn head to just replay that hunt. That was special.
You got yours?
You know, I've been sitting here thinking through all the different hunts for years, and we've been doing this, and I mean, there's so many that live rent-free in my head, but one of them that I always get a chuckle out of thinking about is me, and for those of you that know Dante, he's a good friend of ours. We're hunting up in the potholes of South Dakota, and there were these geese on this piece of public that had been hanging out religiously that nobody could figure out how to kill. And they'd been there he was like, man, they've been here for weeks and just nobody can get it done. And we had little to no goose decoys. We had like 8. And I was like, I want to try to kill them. And we set up out there and made a hide, got in there at a weird time of day, and just, it was stupid. Every group came back, wanted right in, and we missed every single group and couldn't hit shit. And it was like, man, we did everything right except for the killing part. And I mean, we ended up getting a few, but it was rough. It was real rough shooting. I mean, we got into, I think, 8 groups and sailed 2. Like it was, and I mean, I'm not talking like got into them at a long ways out, like in our lap, but we were shooting at them with like a 30-40 mile an hour crosswind, and we didn't figure out till way later that we were just like aiming that far off. Like I aimed at the goose in the front of the flock, and one of the geese we shot, it was like I shot at the goose in the front and dropped the goose in the back, and I was like, oh fuck, no wonder I haven't hit nothing all day. Just way behind them.
Yeah, I've been through a lot of memories that I'm thinking about. I've got great ones with Dante and my dad and our friends and everything. I don't know if I could truly pick one, but I do have a couple that stick out in my mind from guide seasons. One being this one time, I think it was me and Sam. Sam, and you, I think. We hunted 8 guys on that warm water slough.
Oh, that was a fun
We killed an
hunt.
11-man of greenheads and a bunch of geese, and we killed our 11-man, and we could have shot a 30-man that day. Literally, you could not keep those mallards out of that hole. And just whacked him and whacked him and whacked him and whacked him and whacked him. And then the other hunt I'm thinking of is last snow goose hunt of the season 3 years ago. You, me, Sam, and Jay, buddy of ours, 97 or 99 or something. 99 with and then 3 shooters because you videoed basically the whole time
100 decoys
with 10 dozen full bodies.
That one was a stupid hunt
But,
for sure.
I mean, there's so many other ones that come to mind. Like,
There's hundreds
like
of hunts
the
we've been
fucking-
on.
Like this year when me and Sam shot 120 stack of snows, that one I could live on forever. I could live on the time me and my dad went to Sherman and killed our 12 mixed bag ducks, and we didn't know how to duck hunt when I was a kid. I could live off the time me and Dante went to Area E and set up in the middle of a river channel with layout blinds on like 2 little skinny sandbar things that were about as wide as the layouts and had decoys and killed the shit out of mallards. I mean, I can think about all the times out at this one Platte River access spot. You, me, and Grant and Sam might have came a couple times, but we would go out there every evening. They'd be trading back to the roost. And they'd feed in the field next to the Pripp property, hop across to the river, and we would spin them down into the Platte, and we would beat their ass every evening.
I know. Well, I know my big one from this season was definitely the hunt, a dry field hunt that we had Brad Allen out from Elite Calls, and we shot.
Speaks ducks.
Yeah, who getting one like set the hunt aside, like getting to be in a blind with a 3-time world champion duck caller, and like
Experience the hunting.
him asking me for advice and like getting to listen to him and like feed off of each other, and so that was one whole component all by itself. But then the other side of it was we ended up shooting our 6 man of ducks, and it was like a stack of widgeon. I've never shot that many widgeon before. Like, I mean, it was like 80% widgeon, and they were beautiful cotton tops because it was late. The weather, like all these puddle ducks were still around. It was December, and so that part of it, and we got done shooting our ducks, and we were watching all these snows feed way across. They switched fields. There were ducks and geese, or ducks and snows in this field, and the snows switched. So we're like, whatever, we'll just beat our ducks. And everyone was just like, what's the odds those snows come over here? And if you're a hunter, you understand that, like, usually when birds are feeding in another field, you're usually toast. Snows, it can be a little different, but these snows ended up popping up, and we ended up getting, like, I think 2 for sure really good spins of snows after we shot our ducks. So we ended up shooting like another 25, 30 snow geese on top of our like damn near 40 ducks. And so that was a crazy, crazy experience. And I'm like super, super, super stoked that Brad got it on film. And I'm so excited to watch that when it comes out in September.
Think about that. I think about our company hunts. Think about all of our company hunts on the last day of duck and the last day of goose over the last 3 years, where we have just murdered birds. On the Platte River, the sunsets,
There's so many hunts that are
murdered
good.
birds doing that.
The bands that came out of
all
our
the
river
bands
blind.
from the season, all the bands from the river blind.
The amount of great hunts that we've all been on in the last few years is just
It's insane. Like literally,
it's something that I will consider a blessing forever.
Yeah.
you could think about all the big wins and everything. I mean, I had that question because I wanted to see what you guys would say. The whole time once I wrote that question down, I truly kept thinking, I don't think I could just pick one.
Oh, I couldn't either. I mean, I could sit there and tell stories until my hair turned gray of the good hunts we've been on, the good memories we've made. I mean, there's so many hunts, like that one with Dante, for example. Like, it's not even necessarily the pile you killed that day, but what you learned or the memories you made or watching somebody get their first bird. There's so much that I enjoy in every hunt that I get to be a part of that it's just a blessing. I mean, whether we're watching a stack of birds die and you just can't keep them out, or you're watching a kid get his first bird, there's nothing better.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Bob, you ended this episode perfectly. The thing is in this industry, they're so focused. Everyone focuses on killing the most birds and, being, whatever, the biggest, the largest, the best killers, the best callers, the best shots, the best everything. But it really comes back to the memories, and that's why we do it. And, yeah, I'm still dying, but anyways, I'm going to go die now. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you want to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, it's at Whiskey Slews. YouTube, same thing. Go subscribe, check out our videos, cool stuff coming. You want to book a hunt, talk to Grant about booking a hunt, 308-224-7289. Other than that, fellas, thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you on the next episode.